Browns sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Looking to throw right away. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working on first down. Escapes the pocket. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down. He's going to throw it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
He's going for it himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the foot.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets out of trouble. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Chased out to his right. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch onto it. If you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. On the move, headed right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more faith.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Took off with it again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? 70 left.
They'll work against the blitz. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it. Full extension. And he brings it in. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Flushed out now to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this 2nd quarter to a close. Not a big... Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lead by 14. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is...
The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. Sheds off a rusher. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tui Pulotu in for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Check go.
Setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Yep, and they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Hold the ready.
They go play action on first down. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have them up to that 23. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes out to the left. But man, it's Marvin Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. This is Sutton working the right side. And he has this down to the 34. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He stays up. Buys time, rolling right.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Making the call himself. He has room past the 25. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's good for our Broncos. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready up.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos looking like they'll start this season with a win.
Okay,
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Check go.
Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18.
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Ready.
And drawn up for him. So it's a win for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.
convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2027 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His side not as fortunate in their opener. Straight to the air they go. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To throw here on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
On the move, headed right. Mims with the grab. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good. First down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect...
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Buying some time left. Fits it through the middle. Has a hole left. Room to run. Hits the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown,
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end.
The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Throwing from the gun here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. He'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go.
He's going to throw again on second down. Flush down out to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
Here we go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 4th down.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The final throw before the break. Gets himself free. Getting out to his left. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this 2nd quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the 2nd half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew.
Well, the teams... Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They'll throw to begin this drive. On the move, headed right. That's completed right side. And he's out the clear. Cortland Sutton. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. push their lead further to start the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Working on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. Rolling into enemy territory. Dodges another stop. He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for Broncos first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Escapes out to the left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Pass play now. Flushed out to his left. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Throw here, third down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one. Yeah,
he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
He's keeping it again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. He calls his own number again. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the red zone now. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
Second down.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's got it at the 5. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty...
Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys looking good right out the gate, off to a 2-0 start. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Denver's offense now set to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 38. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
7-yard pickup.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, they just saying to themselves, Well, hopefully we'll just get out of the way early so we can make a late-season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the leg.
Had the touchdown run last time they had it. Number 6 for him on the year as they begin with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. There he goes again. He may go. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance.
Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a...
The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. How about that? Their quarterback, 63 yards. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Huh.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First down, Denver.
He'll look to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of a move. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos have taken a 5-touchdown lead. He had another touchdown run the last time they had it, his 4th of the game. He's been unstoppable as they start again here with a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pushing his way through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. And we will. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dances by him. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Their mobile quarterback, 49 yards. And the Broncos are pouring it on. Visitors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Escapes the defender. There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who are...
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught left side by Bryant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of
They'll set up to
17
throw.
yards.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Their mobile, agile core. This one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His guys off to a slow start, 1-2, following the loss last week. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. On the move left. He'll run again. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Broncos. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out left. Taking off. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended.
Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Down the right sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. Oh, yeah. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the...
Into space. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go. 33.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The veteran, Jawan Bentley, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Moving to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Broncos first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they...
Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Moving left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's...
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense, and it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Raiders' 27.
Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
12 yards on the play.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to, and he will score again. Touchdown, Denver. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. Ooh. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Go! On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Headed left. Buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Moving to his left. Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. To the air now on first and 10. Now he'll run. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Forced to his right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Back to the air again on second and 10. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Flushed to his left. He's got it at the 7. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. sports coverage for the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. On the Denver sideline, you can look at their head coach. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be... Throwing now on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now as a...
And that time, the pressure, too much, he'll go down.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. On the move left. Off balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun.
The 1st down pass. The tackle by T.J. Sanders. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Second down. He was brought down by Landon Jackson. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Let's go!
He'll try and get there on the ground.
The quarterback on the scramble. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Broncos offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Forced out left. There he goes again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down. On the run to the right. He'll take off again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Rolling right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
You know, there's so many...
Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Got it into the hands of Mims. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Forced out wide. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Moving left.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's got another one. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that... Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw. Pushed out to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Oh! He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
24-yard gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. This one complete to Sutton. And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off.
Okay, break.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. He'll drop to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Mims. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is...
The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
A after being backed up. 32 yards.
It's a gain
From the
of 32.
34 now, it's first
down,
and 10.
Broncos.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Terrell Bernard in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. T.J. Sanders getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open...
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.